Hi everyone, thanks for your listening. My name is Joshua. I'm going to share with you the topic of the driver advanced function, transmission mode, and fast rush. For today's course, we will focus on the two topics. One is transmission mode, and the other is fast rush function. So, after the course, we wish you are able to know what is transmission mode and fast rush, when to use transmission mode and fast rush, and how to configure them. This is the course outline. I have divided it into 4 parts. In the beginning, we will talk about why we need transmission mode and fast rush. Then, we will discuss about two functions, including the behavior and configuration. After learning all of the materials related to transmission mode and fast rush, we will recap on the main points. When we discuss some advanced functions, the first thing you want to know is why we need it. What kind of problems the users face? We will start from the why in the following slides. You can see there are two figures in the page. The left one is communication behavior of the native COM port on PC. The right one is the real-time mode in Nport. Compare these two, we can easily see the difference is that real-time mode is more with Mozart driver, Ethernet, and Nport firmware. Due to the fact, the latency of real-time mode is larger than native COM port. To shorten the latency in real-time mode, Nport provides some advanced function to overcome it. Now, you have known there are some issues we need to overcome. In most cases, some applications cannot afford from large latency. In order to achieve the operation performance just like the native COM port. So, Nport driver provides transmission mode and fast rush to make improvement. Well, you have already know why, so I guess you are eager to know more information about the advanced function. The following advanced functions are configured at the Windows driver, so they are only supported by real-time mode. Actually, transmission mode is related to sending data. When the software sends out the data, how will the driver handles it? There are two ways about the driver's behavior. There are classical mode and high performance mode. What is high performance and classical in transmission mode? Where can this function be used? The answer is that transmission mode in real-time mode is available for better data performance or reliability. The difference in behavior is, for high-performance mode, Nport driver will notify application program to return when the data that has been sent out from the driver. It works more quickly. For classical, Nport driver will not notify application program until the data has been sent out from Nport's firmware to the UART. It works more reliably. The selection principle is, for high-performance mode, if your application just needs to send or receive data to or from your device, you can use this mode by default to get better performance. For classical, if your application belongs to send and wait, meaning send one polling command and then wait for the answer, the response time may be very critical. For this reason, you should use this mode. These two screenshots from Nport driver, which is talking about where to find or to enable the transmission mode. The left one is from Nport Administrator Suite, which is available for second generation Nport, such as Nport5000 series. And the right one is from Nport Windows Driver Manager, which is available for third generation Nport, such as Nport 6000 series. As you can see, All Nport Windows driver can provide high performance and classical mode. Most important of all, when you select options, please apply change the configuration in driver. The next, we are going to discuss Fast Brush. Fast Brush is a function to decide when Nport driver will report clear buffer OK to the application. What is Fast Brush? When do I need to enable this function? Where can this function be used? The answer is when your program uses the brush command function code. Fast Brush will avoid forcing the driver to carry Nport's firmware continuously when in real-time mode. If we wish to understand Fast Brush, we have to know what is purge command. Maybe you would think that you don't care about the timing, but if lots of purge command functions in your program, it would be influence on your program transmitting or receiving. So, what is purge command? Before working with the port, we recommend clearing the buffers. Sometimes, there's also a need to clear the buffers when working with ports. The purge command function can be used for the purpose. This function can also stop the read and write operations. And what is Fast Brush? Fast Brush is effective with purge command function to directly flush the local buffer rather than query Nport's firmware continuously. If you don't use this function, it would take more time, about several hundred milliseconds, compared to the native COM ports, especially when network traffic is very heavy. This function works when there are purge commands in your program. Besides, this issue is just happened on 0 to Ethernet application only. It is due to the network application is different from the native COM application. If purge command is native COM ports, it would not have much effort to flush. But if 0 to Ethernet, it would take more time. If I were you, I would use port monitor to capture program logs to analyze its actions. It can be easy to get the function code, whether it is on my program or not. This utility is freeware to use, and every time, most technical engineers will also recommend users to use the utility. This figure is I captured from port monitor. As you can see, this purge command is easy to know in this program. This page will show you what's the difference between enable Fast Brush and disable Fast Brush function. If Fast Brush is disabled, when application use purge command, it will flush driver buffer and takes then 10 milliseconds. However, it will carry Nport's firmware to make sure the firmware buffer has been flushed. Nport's firmware will return success until its buffer is empty. It takes about hundreds milliseconds for purge command. But if Fast Brush is enabled, it will directly flush driver buffer without carrying Nport's firmware. It just takes about less than 10 milliseconds for purge command. From the page, you can understand that if enabling Fast Brush, it will reduce the process time. How to configure the functions? These two screenshots from Nport's driver. As you can see, all Nport Windows driver can provide Fast Brush. Most important of all, when you select the checkbox, please apply change the configuration in driver. Above all, what I want to talk about today. Let's recap the main points of the course. For transmission mode, high performance is the default for transmission mode. After the driver sends data to Nport, The driver immediately issues a transmission empty response to the program. It works in more quickly. Under classical mode, the driver will not send the transmission empty response until after confirmation is received from the Nport serial port. This causes lower throughput. Classical mode is recommended if you want to ensure all data is sent out before further processing. So, it works more reliably. For fast flush, fast flush is effective with purge command function to directly flush the local buffer rather than carry Nport's firmware continuously. That is to accommodate other applications that requires a faster response time. Thanks for your listening. Kindly remind you that we have an exam to know how much we have learned.